From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said currently testing things on Linux. Do let me know if there's something that looks or sounds wonky. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said currently testing things on Linux. Do let me know if there's something that looks or sounds wonky.
Testing. Oh, boy. Alright. Well, hopefully this is fine. Doesn't seem to be clipping, I don't think. Hold on. Filters. That should be fine. Okay. Let's go with that. How about this? That should be okay. Alright. So we got all those things. Okay. Was a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do. All right. So, back after a little break, I guess? I don't know. Feels like it's been a while since I last did a stream. But yeah, I've been migrating to Linux, and yeah, so I'm trying to like set up OBS and whatnot to just work, essentially. So I guess we're doing this. Anyway, today we're building this thing. This is the original, not the original, well, it's a reprint of like the old Turn A Gundam I think it's the last in the series. This is number 6 in the series of these old kits. This predate HGUC, well, HG, the HG line. So this is just 144 scale. There's no high grade or anything. It's just like that scale. That's before Bandai had grades. Turn A Gundam, Mobile Turn X. This is the antagonist mobile suit, although it really shows up like at the very end of Turn A. It's not, it's like late stage antagonist. There's quite a lot of details on here, like the inner frame kind of thing. It's very different from Turn A itself. We have like a kind of a large looking backpack thing here. How's that? Not you. You there. About this distance should be fine. Alright. Yeah, so very old kit from 1999, Bandai. And we're looking at the pictures on the box here. It looks like these move, I believe. This kind of reminds me, yeah, this is, so basically Reconquista and G and Turn A kind of have like some continuity, because like I've seen that kind of leg design on some I think the Elf Bullock mobile suit from Reconquista and G. So you do have a kind of hooves type thing here. It is a quite a nice looking. I need to get the master grade version of this, honestly. I need to see if like it exists and get it. I do have the master grade Turn A, although I'll probably build that in a while. But yeah, so take a look here. We have some extra weapons. Lots of weapons. I mean, yeah, it just had like a big old holster on the back with like a bunch of different weapons. This is different. It's kind of a very small box, so I kind of don't know like how detailed small. Like what you see on the box here, like this thing is probably very painted. There's lots of like lines, like panel lining and stuff on here, so that's probably not going to be included in the kit itself. It's something you need to add afterwards. Like clearly, this is very heavily lined and probably very heavy. Like I'm assuming the hooves here are actually painted, become probably the same shade of white for the most part, and you have to paint most of it. But yeah, we're gonna build this thing. So it should probably be short. This is just kind of a test stream. I could probably have to review the quality of this after we're done. I mean, I did do like a couple of unlisted test streams, but it's better to do an actual one with all the moving parts and the length that these usually are. So put it in the box. Give this away. Take a look at the instructions. Very small instruction sheet. You get your, oh, we did have like the specs here on the bottom, but we do have the specs here just like lined up. 20 meters tall, so it's like, it is taller than your usual. Like Kazaku is I think like 15 meters tall, so this one's like quite a bit taller, a bit heavier. Unknown type. But we do know the output though. I guess we calculated that based on the weight and stuff. Unidentified armament. Armor material. Okay, so materials and I think the turn A is also unidentified. The instruction itself, very, very small. That's the pilot? Does he have a comb in this here, or was that a spike in his head? I don't remember this guy. But then again, I don't remember Turn A that well. I mean, I only watched I watched like the half of it twice. But the whole thing I only watched once. I definitely need to like watching it. Turn A is one of those things you need to definitely need to rewatch, otherwise it's like 100 episodes long. Or at least like, wait, is it? It's very long. 50 episodes? It is very long. It is a very long running Gundam show, and for whatever reason, and there's a hell of a lot of things happening in it. But yeah, this is very simple instructions. Like, it doesn't seem, but it is more complicated. Like the mobile sumo, flat, and other basically all the other kits in the same line are like, I feel like those are much simpler. Well, or maybe not. I need to see if I have the sumo lying around to kind of compare it, because this definitely seems like extra articulation here compared to the sumo. It has similar vibes though. Yeah, the arms and legs, like, it all seems very simple, not terribly. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought like this thing was like a separate piece, but no, it's like it's fixed in place, it seems. Just kind of sad. I was hoping like the back piece here would actually move. But yeah, very simple instructions. Like on this side, it's like usual color, black and white. You get your basically the same pictures as on the box here, just replicated. A bunch of text, which probably explained the backstory of Turner X, which is apparently a mobile that came out from outside the solar system. If you know, excuse me a second. I should probably double check if things are running properly. Just give me a minute. Is he walking? Yeah, so far so good. Anyway, let's just get this open. So yeah, the box is very small, so the runners themselves are kind of small. Although we have poly caps from 90. Well, they don't. This probably tells you the date. I'm assuming from 1990. Very old poly caps. Made in 1999. Very detailed though still. Well, reasonably detailed, I guess. This is gray. But not the same kind of gray. So this was fully repainted for the purposes of posing. You have like some kind of, that's an interesting color here. Oh, that's kind of loud. Anyway, very light teal kind of thing here. Interesting color. I don't think I've ever seen, well, might have, but it's like a very light color. It's basically mixed white with a light green thing they have here. With its double antennas there. Very few parts again. It's not like, well, if you combine this with this, I guess, it should be some of those things. So, let's turn the lights on a bit. Calibrate for a second. Like I've twisted Linux, so all the drivers are different. And that's about right. Alright, so I don't think I'll need this, but still have it on standby. The cat wants to come along, it seems. Of course. But anyway, we're going to try to see if the cat will fit in here. I don't think she'll fit in there, but we'll see. Get our tools anyway. And the instructions. Well, we'll attempt to anyway. I need to like trim this gap. Alright, so we start with J. It did seem we had all the parts. I didn't see anything particularly missing. This is runner B1. I think B1. I need B8. Actually, I could probably just get all the pieces off. There's not that many parts. Yeah, let's do that. Even though the cat might cause some problems with that plan. teeth marks? I guess not. No, probably not even the right. Oh, it is. It's this one. So basically B1 and B2. They are, Nope, they're not. Wait, did I get the... Oh, there it is. Still hanging on. Okay, I haven't done this in a while and I feel like I've already forgotten how it works. I used to be faster at this. Definitely. That's not food. That's the chess piece. Plastic's kinda hard. It seems to be more prone to that's one runner. It seems a little bit more prone to like large nubs. Well, the gates themselves are kind of on the larger side here. This is an old thing. I feel like, well, Bandai should probably, well, they don't, but they should consider updating the designs every now and then, like updating the materials or something. But it is nice that they still kind of... I don't need voice. What is this? This is a kind of a large one, so I'm going to do a double nip here. Actually, I should probably do double nips for every single one of them. They're all quite large. That's like a... I don't remember this. This huge giant thing on the back of Turn X. And you can kind of see like these were like manually carved by hand. I assume like the mold was carved by hand to some extent. These days, like, it's all like CNC'd by machine, but back in those days, those were designed. Well, designed by probably on computer or something, but by hand, later carved. Or, well, you can kind of see like the traces here of the CNC head, kind of, because you don't need to be like super clean on the inside of the face. That won't be visible, so you can kind of just like rough lines here. Otherwise, multiple passes, you can kind of still see like a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit of like the lines. Yeah, you can kind of see lines here. So basically, multiple passes to polish the surface. But you don't need that on the inside. Alright. Take a pile of B over there somewhere where the cat won't sit. Unless the cat already ate a part or two, I don't know. Let's change that to step 1. I'm assuming, yeah, we're doing the legs. Wait, is this thing unlisted? That will explain everything to you. Let's just get all the parts. No, I don't even need that just yet, so I'm going to skip that. So we need from A3 the thighs here. So 1 and 2 essentially. We're doing step 1 and 2 at the same time. Just to save something. I don't know. Is this all of it? I guess. Like, all the shapes are kind of weird, so I don't know. Like, there seems to be legs. Oh well, we get everything. We're gonna confuse ourselves while we do that. So I'm getting all the parts A, so it's just basically part A and B, because there's only 2 colors. And wait, do the legs? Alright, so assume these would be like the same color as this and you had to paint it, but no, they were nice enough to give us like a different color for this. Over there. I guess I'm doing everything. this looks like maybe an arm. You definitely need to get the master, although the master grade for this would probably also be quite old, so I don't know if... Yeah, the master grade would probably be very old, so it's probably not gonna be... Let me teeth mark all over this thing. Oh, battle damage, I guess. Now, wait. Just to double nut this one. There's a weird situation here. Yeah, weird angle. Or, well, this one too, I guess. Like very, very few parts. Like, less than 100? Yeah, it looks like less than 100 parts. Which is low numbers. It has polycap hands, which is a thing from like very, very long ago. Like vintage kits, essentially. Well, some generation of the vintage kits would have polycap hands. I don't know if this one uses these actual polycap. Yeah, they do. They do use the polycap hands. I think like the Sumo that I built last time did come with the polycap hands, but the kit itself didn't use those. I could be wrong. We'll see. So, anyway, this is not food for the cat. Right. Anyway, actual step 1 and 2. So we need polycap J. Polycap J times 2. Twist those off. B8, which is, looks like not this. This and this. This and that. And B 18 and 20. So basically I'm building step 1 and 2 at the same time because these are left and right legs. We might make mistakes, I feel. Potentially. We also need polycap H times 2. And we need A3. Not this one. Not this one either. Well, that was the same thing. Trying to see if this is... no. And the cat just... hold up. Oh, hell there. Yeah, we're having some problem with the cats right now. Technical difficulties. But yeah.
From YouTube, Generic Stormtrooper said I would think getting Gundam X original kits is expensive AF. From YouTube, Generic Stormtrooper said, oh hey, I have the mobile flat from the series.
Hello there, Generic Stormtrooper. Yeah, we're just having some issues with the cat right now. But yeah, I do have the mobile flat. I built it a while ago, I think. But yeah, I bought this one like years and years ago. So it was like, it was under $10. Like, but this is the very brain dead simple kit, but it's probably like $100 or something on Amazon. I don't know. It's like very expensive. Come on, cat. And of course, everything's kind of mixed up now. The cat will not go away. Let's try to get the cat too. Oh. Well then. I guess that'll work. It's a box.
From YouTube, generic stormtrooper said, yeah, DC. I got mine like more than a decade ago. From YouTube, generic stormtrooper said for under 10.
Yeah. All
From
those old
YouTube,
kits.
generic stormtrooper said, but now it's hella expensive.
All those old kits would be ridiculously expensive. Okay, did I lose? No, I did not. Okay. The thing that's gonna happen now is like the cat's gonna just knock into everything. I don't know why I even let her in. Well, I guess she would be complaining at the door if I didn't. So let's just get these nubs out. Don't eat that. You ready to get in there? Yeah, close enough. I guess it fits. Just file down the nubs a bit. Alright, so how am I supposed to do this thing? So, this is B7. Polycap J. Yeah, most of the kits that are... But these do get reprinted every now and then. So occasionally you'll get them at a lower price. Bandai does that. Although I feel like they've started like upping the prices on the reprints. Okay, so we need that. I still haven't identified a free yet. I think this is it. No, that's not it. Hey, wait. There's no stickers on this thing. It didn't come with stickers? Interesting. Yeah, there's no stickers. Okay, so this is either there we go. A3 and A2. Let's try to get all this assembled without the cat eating anything. So, Polycap J into B8.
From YouTube, generic stormtrooper said, yeah, most reprints are like $5 minus $15 more on a lot of stuff I've noticed. Like my clear Penelope was $75 at the Gundam base tour, but now it's like $80 or $90. From YouTube, generic stormtrooper said something about plastic costs and tariffs.
Well, plastic is like fractions of pennies. Well, I guess well, injection molding isn't that expensive. Although I guess the technique Bandai uses is different. But still, tariffs mostly. Although the tariffs on the US kind of dropped recently. Well, it used to be much higher, but it went lower, but it's still illegal. Except we're not going to see any refund on all the tariffs we paid. Of course. Well, Well, like everything is more expensive. Everybody, the whole world basically is facing a recession. So, where does this even go? Oh, okay. Goes down here. So this is, what is this even? B18 or B20, but we do get the knee connection here. There's nothing, well, nothing particularly out of the ordinary about this. Yeah, like this is like a dead, like, I don't know, I need to see if there's like third-party kits of, that was a weird sound, cat. Well, yeah, there should be like third-party kits of turn A. Do I need to pre-drill? I don't know. Let's do this. This is 2mm drill bit here, just widening the holes a little bit. 2mm and 1.5. Let's see how that behaves. So, there we go. I need a stick. I'll push these together. And there's a nub here that I missed. Probably because the cat was distracting me. Just clean those up a little bit, not too much. Well, I don't know why not too much, but in the interest of time, I suppose. And clean these up a little bit. I think I did this one already. Clean up these nubs. There's our cheap dollar store file. It's like Bandai prices are still kind of low compared to other manufacturers. Like Kotobukiya kits are ridiculous. Good Smile Company kits are also ridiculous. Even third-party kits are kind of ridiculous because, what the hell?
From YouTube, generic stormtrooper said, I suppose, yeah, I just see them climbing up.
This one is in a weird position. Now, let's see if this works. There we go. Anywho, yeah, if any new of you are watching here are new to the thing, welcome. Probably should remember to repeat this announcement for now and then, but yeah, do consider liking, subscribing, what have you. You can subscribe and mute notifications so you don't get notified if you don't like that kind of thing. I don't mind. I just need the numbers, so YouTube will give me some money at some point. Probably like 2 cents per month or something. Anyway. But yeah, the prices are just like keep ridiculously going up. Oh, this one's crushed. This one's kinda, well, it wouldn't fit, it was kinda crushed. So just sharpen this a bit. Or chop off the messed up part here. Try. And try again. There we go. Fits, kinda. And then of course I'm forgetting nubs everywhere. It's like a lot of like the official manufacturers are ridiculously expensive. They are still like third parties, but they're also kind of getting expensive, so I don't know. At some point, kind of hope they'll just say, well, it's unlikely prices will ever go down. Unless there's a revolution or something. Oops. Got a cat left. Okay, give me a second here. Got a message. Sorry, just checking something. What was I doing? Oh yeah, this is, I don't know which part, but this is the thigh part. This is either A2 or A3. That looks like. I'm gonna go with A2, yeah. And we got cat hair everywhere, of course. Yeah. Oh, cat needs to go lower. There we go. I think it's a lint roller for the tons of cat hair this cat produces. Or like a tiny vacuum. I imagine they make like kind of like air filters that just like suck in air, filter out the debris. Okay, so we got thighs. Now we need A8, which I should be able to recognize. Looks about it. A8 and no clue. Wait, this is different. Oh, look at that. There's different shapes. Like this one's square, so I'm guessing this one fits here. But this one's a different shape, so it would fit different parts. So the legs are asymmetrical. Or it's just a trick so you don't like mix up the various pieces here. So I'm gonna need these probably. Yes, and these. According to the instructions. I don't know which part they are just yet. So I also need the feet, which I'm kind of sad about because like I imagine this would be like moving, like kind of like a hinged mechanism, but this is like a kit from 1999. You can't really expect it to be that detailed. I mean, you can, but I don't know why. Why is it like we can't get nice things out of the gate? We have to like wait for decades of like things getting improved. Because it is different. No. Okay. So we do need this. We do need this. It's square and matches the square thing here. This is A8. I think, yeah, this is... No, wait, I don't have turn A of this generation. I have turn A of the HGUC line. And what about you? Nope, not even. That looks like an arm piece. Also an arm piece? I assume. Where's the other leg piece? That's one square also. What goes there? A9. Which looks the same but different. Like I didn't notice this, but like it looks like the legs are, well, some of the leg pieces are asymmetrical, which I didn't notice before. And I feel like I'm missing something. Did a cat just like knock it somewhere? Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it either. I have no idea. Did a cat eat it? Why did a cat eat part? Am I missing a piece? No, nope, nope, nope. That's one. Okay, let's put this one on first, and we'll see what happens. So, it goes that way. And of course we need to remove a piece.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said what I'd do for a modern HG of this.
Oh, this got quiet. Yeah, like the only modern HG Turn A kit that we have is Turn A Gundam itself. It's the only correct century kit. I think I built it recently too. There are a few. I think that there's probably a master grade of this one somewhere. Well, I need to buy it. Okay, so that one goes here, but I'm missing one here, which I don't know where it went. The cat probably knocked it over somewhere. I know it's one of these parts. And we'll have like a square peg thing. Where is it though? Can't possibly have disappeared. That's one of the problems of it would be A9, which is this one, which has been removed while doing this live, so weird stuff like that will happen.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said there is indeed a master grade of the Turn X, and it recently got reprinted, but I think they're all bought up now.
Ah, damn it. I did get a Turn A Gundam recently, the master grade. Should have, like, bought the Turn X as well. I mean, if it got reprinted recently, it's probably get reprinted again. Where the hell did it go? The cat take it to its nest. It's sleeping over there. Looking all innocent. Okay, let me just keep building. It'll show up eventually. It's like an outer piece, so I don't think it's going to be that hard to apply it to here. No, seriously, where'd it go? There's nowhere for it to go.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said, however, a few weeks ago, I did see a bootleg of it with a set of Moonlight Butterfly wings for around 60 USD.
Wait, the Turn X? Turn X doesn't have moonwing butterflies. Turn A does. Oh wait, this one doesn't. What am I doing? I'm dumb. This one, I kept thinking this had to go in there, but no, this one doesn't have anything to do with that. We do have A9 somewhere, which... Do we? Oh, we do. There we go. My bad. We spent like several minutes trying to figure this out. Okay, anyway, so...
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said Turn X also has the Moonlight Butterfly.
Does it? That was like typical of like that's the final thing Turn A does when it like destroys all technology in the universe. Well, not the universe, the solar system. But yeah, I need to like take a look. Like if it's just a reprint of a master grade, that's still good. But $60 is kind of steep though. Like I feel like these are the master grade goes for like 30 something USD. Well, not like direct from the source essentially. Like MSRP is like around $20, $30 USD. I'm gonna have to go on look out for it. There's also a chance I already bought it and I forgot I have it. That also happens before. It's like I see a kit and I'm like, oh, I need to get this, and then I buy it and like, oh, I already have it. Well, it happened only once, but still. Okay, clean this up a bit. So.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said, yeah, in the series Turn A and Turn X both activate their Moonlight Butterfly, and they clash together in the final battle. I can't say much else without spoiling the show.
Hey, lots of stuff happen in Turn A Gundam. Like, there's a bit with a cow. Also, that counts as spoilers, I guess. The cow was, like, instrumental in the final battle. Very necessary. Okay, so wiggle that in there. That is A12. Wiggle it all the way in. There we go. That doesn't move. I thought this was going to be a double jointed knee, but no, this one doesn't move. It doesn't really need to anyway. This is like fixed in place. Alright, so we also need polycap B times 2. Polycap B goes here. And we need polycap K. That's the ankle polycap. Well, it's not really, it's a toe polycap. This is the ankle polycap. You figure this would be like bigger, but it's actually not that big. Let's just put that there. Let's do a quick look around here, just clean up whatever needs to be cleaned up. Also, tell me if like the sound is too loud, too low, or if anything sounds or looks weird. I basically tried to recreate what I had on Windows because I just switched to Linux a little while ago. That's why I've been kind of slow pushing out updates, well not updates, videos of another live streams. Just trying to get everything set up. Alright, so where do you go? I need to pre-drill this a bit. And number 2, where's my number 2? Number 2 drill bit, there you are. Pre-drill very slightly. Just the entrance. And the 1.5.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said, "Oh cool, what distro of Linux?"
Just using Fedora right now. Apparently, well, everybody's like recommending CachyOS or something like that. But there's been some security breaches around Arch Linux recently, which kind of reminds you, like, don't trust user-contributed packages that easily. But yeah, I'm using Fedora. Well, I've been using Fedora for a little while and trying to just set up everything again. Trying to use like native Linux apps. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a line. Okay. I thought it's normal. It's supposed to be there. There's no stickers. Unless it's missing the sticker sheet, but it doesn't say anywhere to put stickers on anything, so this looks like somewhere you would put a sticker on. Usually. I guess this one doesn't come with stickers. So it's an incline, so you can't swap left and right legs. Other one, I guess. So this one is the one. Well, we'll do both. So put that in there. Pre-drill a little bit. Now 1.5 here. You put it together. Check for nubs. Slice, slice, slice. Let's get the pieces off here. There we go. And do a pass here. Yeah, it does need a bit of cement, I think, this here, especially these little gaps, which might be because I pre-drilled it a bit too much, but still, it definitely needs a bit of cement here and there to hold everything together. Yeah, it's like it's taking a while to figure things out. It's like spending days trying to Google like how to do this. Like OBS took several tries just to figure out like the software used for live streaming. It exists on Linux, but it is not the same. I mean, it is the same, but at the same time, like, lots of configurations are completely different, so... Yeah. I wonder... Like, lots of people tell you, oh, switch it to Linux, it's easy. No, it's not. You're gonna have to, like, start over. Like, lots of stuff you've been using for years, you're gonna have to, like, reconfigure from scratch. So this is... We need... what? This? Okay, is that it? Anything else on the inside? Nope. This is A12, A11, or where else? That's it? Yeah, that's it. There we go. Maybe I shouldn't pre-drill so much. I'm leaving kind of large gaps here. Well, no, like there's no peg back there, so that's all on plastic's fault here. So eventually you're gonna have to come back and plastic cement all of these things together, just close all these minor gaps all over the place. I did this one, I did that one, so I do need these toes, which I thought were going to be the same color as this plastic and we had to like repaint it, but they were nice enough to give us different colors for this.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said it really does take a different kind of mindset to set up and use as a daily operating system, compared to the relative lack of thinking needed just to use Windows or Mac.
Yeah. Well, even Windows, like you set things up in a certain way and then you don't think about it for years. And then you had to redo it, but completely different. I was trying to get I have like a Switch Pro gamepad. Well, it's like a knockoff Switch Pro gamepad, but it was like, I think like $10 compared to like, I don't know, $50 at the regular Switch Pros, and it has like Hall effect sticks and everything, so it's a decent gamepad, but it would not work properly. It worked, but not very well. Okay, this is B12 into this little thing here, and assuming it doesn't want to go in. Wait, is this different? B12 and B13, so they are different. And this is also different, so... You see there's a difference here, so there's like, this one's on the left leg, and on the right leg. So this thing is like completely asymmetrical. What the? There's like little bits and pieces of, like, it's very, like, I guess the idea is like it's like an organic thing, so it'll have like bits and pieces that are different.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said, yeah, Windows is great until they arbitrarily decide to change how the OS works, and 9 times out of 10 make it worse.
Yeah, like Windows 11 basically keeps, the updates keep breaking things. And at some point, well, I was using Windows 10, but at some point it's going to become dangerous to use it because security exploits for that OS. Like if you, for example, if you like install like Windows 7 on a machine and you connect it to the internet, you will almost instantly start getting like malware installing itself on your computer, because like there's so many like vulnerabilities that just exist in it. So eventually that's going to be also the case with Windows 10. Whereas Linux, you get some, like, there's enough people using it that they'll keep fixing. Like if there are security issues, they will fix them. And you don't have to spend like $100 or something for a new OS. It's usable. It's fairly stable. Well, it glitches sometimes, but it caches itself. It glitches and then like, yeah, oh, this bit crashed. Let me just restart it. So overall, yeah, it's okay for now. Like I'm gonna be probably just like fully, like games work, but not all the games work the way I expect. So there's still work to be done there. But yeah, right now I'm able to stream off Linux, so that's good. Like that's the main thing I do, at least for this channel. So this is, I don't know which part this is. I should have, wait a minute. This is like there's like small asymmetrical bits and pieces like all over the place. It's like, it's kind of like it grew. Well, that's on purpose because it's not like a machine. Yeah, very asymmetrical, completely different, like left and right legs. Like this is on the inside. Wait, did I do this wrong? Wait a minute. Nope, it's correct. This is on the inside. Why though? Oh, this is not a peg. I thought this was a peg, but this is not a peg. It's just like a little wing type thing here on the inside leg. And you put it like this. Oh, it kind of matches. You see that? Wait, what are you doing, cat? Not now. Oh, of course. Alright. So anyway, so we got these things. Let's see if we can use the cat as a table. Alright, and then, nope, I guess not. So this is the left leg, and this is the left foot. That's step 2 technically. And try to line this up here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There we go. There's something here. The cat won't let me see it, so I have no idea. I'm gonna leave that here. Oh, it's a bit far away. Let's see. So this is right leg. I don't know if she has to like get in front, like, I gave her enough attention. Alright, so left leg we need A9, which is this thing. Is that a... that is a... Now I don't have access to the parts anymore. Which way do you go? This way. The curve goes that
From
way.
YouTube, Terrible Dog said Turn X in that form is basically its rebuilt form after a battle it had with Turn generations prior the series. There's official art of what it looked like originally, and it's more symmetrical.
Yeah, because they both kind of are made out of nanomachines and they essentially fix themselves. I guess it fixed itself whichever way it could. And you go, this is 810.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said yeah, as its explained Turn A damaged it so much that the nanomachines of the Turn X couldn't replicate the original form anymore.
This thing definitely needs... Well, it doesn't definitely, but it doesn't. It would look nice with like very slight, just light brown light panel lining here. Doesn't look half bad. I'll assume we can get to the others foot. It's like I feel like Turn A gun, like the show would have gone on like much longer if they could. It has hooves, giant goat hooves. Yeah, I don't like, well, the ankle is kind of the polycap for the ankle is kind of weak, which makes it a bit. But this is step 1 and 2. Legs took like 2 hours. An hour and a half. What the hell? Okay. I guess it doesn't help the cat being in the way. Try to roll it out. Get in the box.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, "Heyo."
Hey, John. He's in the box, technically. Alright, so now we do what looks like arms. Now, get it back there. Just having the cat there makes it hard to read the chat. No, my arm is trapped. Okay, anyway, let's take a look. So we need B4 and B3. These also B5 and 6. And we also need polycap A, the one-handed build here. Left-handed, one-handed build. We'll see how far we can go with this. Alright, so polycap A goes into the top part here. Okay, there we go. Been liberated. We'll need for this a stick, which of course, okay, there it is. To thread the stick through the polycap, it's 3mm stick, so it's fine. It's not going to damage it. Do the same on the other one. I'm just getting in the box in protest. And then you just join together here. Of course, we got ourselves a bit of a nub here. Let's see, number 2. That goes here. Oh wait, did I? Oh yes, I did. I forgot. Don't eat that. I'm gonna have to like do an emergency trip to the vet if she swallows something.
From YouTube, John Ventura said applied more water slide decals and letting them dry overnight.
Nice. Using, well, I guess you're not using like the decal softener things. Need to separate these thing here. These pegs are kind of all different. She eat the Okay, this is polycap B. I don't know if I got 2 of these already, but it seems like we do have some spares. So it should be fine. With the flat part pointing outwards. Flat part.
From YouTube, John Ventura said Mark fit.
Yeah, those like, I mean, I've had situations where the polycap just, like, it does help, like, with making it like fit the surface you're applying it on, if the surface is bumpy. And if it's like flattish surface, I usually feel like it's fine. So try to get these nubs all together here. Definitely needs a bit of plastic cement, this one here. Let's see here. Very slight pre-drill. Kind of shave the overlapping parts of the nub here in the middle. Join together. Finally polish these together. I can't steal the stick. Wiggle that a bit if it's not seated in properly. Just wiggle a little bit so it like goes into the socket for this. Yeah, this the halves on these don't line up perfectly, so we need to glue it and kind of like scrape the like the seam to basically like polish it, I guess. Alright, so we need A22 and A23, which are these things. They're kind of shields or shoulder pads, I guess. Alright, so we got this thing that looks like one of those. Yeah, these ones are symmetrical, but the dimple here points downwards on the right arm. Well, they both point downwards, but...
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said the usual fitting issues of old HGs.
Yeah. And like many modern non-Bandai kits still have that problem. Alright, so which way do you go? This way. And that way. Well, if it's not correct, I can always swap them around. Well, this one's not too hard. It's kind of like a shoulder, upper arm type piece here. I know, yeah. Okay, so we need arms. We need polycap 1 times 2 and with the the flat part pointing upwards, like so. Where's the other one? Like so. Wait, that's not it. Huh? Well, the arms are. Yeah, the arms are. Oh wait, it doesn't have a right hand. Right, it doesn't have a right hand. It has a missile something. It has something on the right hand, but it's not the right arm doesn't have a hand. Okay. This is fun. They don't make enemy mobile suits like this anymore. Oh, they do, but I don't know, it doesn't feel the same. Weird ones. Probably, but those are mostly in like what's it called? The weird kits, weird mobile suits are usually in like the non-mainstream shows like Build Fighters, Build Divers. That's why you can like really go crazy and make bizarre things. One of these days when we get ourselves a real grade, or at least perfect, maybe perfect grade, or maybe master grade even would be nice. Devil Gundam. That would be very nice. Is there... Oh wait, that's not a... Oops. There's a little dimple here, but that's not a... That is not a... That is not a nub. That is an intentional little piece of detail, so do not file that. Clean that up a little bit more. There we go. And connect this thing to this thing. And there we have ourselves a kind of an arm. And that goes there. Like so. Gently does it. Yeah, the pod caps feel a bit loose, to be honest. I mean, it supports the weight of the arm, but it is a bit loose. So we do need... Which one is this? Polycab G. Back in those days, because they had issues like fitting. Like it was difficult fitting the like the gun part in here for some reason. Just to make it like not slip out, they had to make the hands out of rubber. Alright, so that goes like so. I'll first cut this little piece off and smooth. Oh wait, maybe that was a nub. Why does it look so weird? Looks like a little piece of detail. So. Polycap 1 with the flat part pointing upwards. Like so. And very, very, very slight pre-drill. And join this together. Like so. Polish the remaining nubs. Like so. Still the same problems of like slight misalignment of the parts we're seeing here. And we get ourselves a hand in here. In here. There we go. And that goes onto there. This here goes on the outer side. Like so. And that was the arms, part 3 and 4. Part 5. That'll be part 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 2, 8. let's just do the whole thing together. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to fish around for the parts that are under the cat. Weapon slices. And dig under the cat here. I'm mining for... It's basically the same story as Turn A, where they excavate mole suits as if they were, they're basically fossils. Not fossils, because they're not fossilized, they're still... They're basically like relics that you have to dig underground to get. Like, this is dug under a cat. Alright, so we got all the parts. I think polycap C, which is the mech polycap. Polycap C with B10, which is the back. It has an inner frame, kind of, when you think about it. There's some details in here that will be kind of hidden once you assemble all of it together. Alright, so then... no, not here. Let's do this on B9 with... There's a front and a back to this neck? No, it's all the same. Polish whatever needs to be polished. Gently though. And that's it.
From Twitch, Lord Bebthebelder said, "Sa."
What's up, Bob? We're building Mobile Turn X today. And with the assistance of a cat, which is taking a break. And this is A15, just nip those leftover nubs here, polish them a bit. Gently does it. Those are like 3mm. I don't think I need. Oh, that's fine. This one can't transport. I betcha Turn X cannot transport cows. Nice mechanical details on the back here. For a kit like that's, what, 40 years? No, wait, 1999. 26, 27 years old? The design at least is 26. This is probably like 10 years old.
From Twitch, Lord Bebthebelder said, "I hope not."
Wait, you hope not what?
From Twitch, Lord Bebthebelder said, "Turn X gimmick is that it breaks into parts."
Really? So far, we've managed. Now we'll see. Like it might break into parts yet. It's still very early. Well, actually, we're almost done. So not that early, but still kind of early. And we need, where is this? This thing, and that thing. This is B21. This is parts time step 6. B21, B17. Is it still under the cat? Okay, B17 might be under the cat, so oh no wait, is it? Yeah, it is. I need to go find it. So roll the cat.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said, yeah, Turn X's big gimmick is every part of it is a funnel bit.
Like in the story, you mean? Or is it like, this is like the old, it's not even HG kit, this is like this is a kit from 1999. Well, at least it was designed in 1999. And yeah, this is like a very simple kit, which is for some reason taking me a very long time to build. Very gently remove nubs. Here it's like a weird piece. It's kind of long, thin. Looks like it's gonna break easily.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said in the story, yeah.
I definitely need to get the master grade, see if they replicated that.
From Twitch, Lord Bubthebelder said NGTA is the grade.
NGTA? Non... What does it mean? Not non-graded something? Of this thing that I'm building? You guys do more what I'm doing than I am. Polycap E. That's like a tiny polycap for like a spine. You're not taking this seriously, are you? Alright, so then this is B21 plus. I should a little bit of a pre-roll. Tiny pre-roll here. And hello, who's there? Oh, hold on, I need to probably move this a bit. Hope that's not any more visible. Hello, the great the Gundam, how you doing?
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said its arms, legs, head, and backpack all split apart from the torso, and every part of it flies independently, and can attack independently or line up around the enemy suit, and paralyze it with electricity.
Not exactly the same as...
From YouTube, the Great Zeta Gundam said I'm okay.
Yeah, it's not exactly the same as, what's it called? The shield in Witch from Mercury, but... What's up with, like, I don't, like... bits, essentially, the, Wait a minute, what is this? How does that even... No. Does it? Why is there a hole here if this thing isn't hinged? Okay, anyway, let's assemble this as well. Well, no, that's the head part, not there yet. And step 8... No, step 8 is, yeah, polycap A. Polycap A times 1. It's like, I don't love funnels and bits, to be honest. It's like, that's the next one, like, recurring gimmick of new types, essentially being able to control large numbers of limbs, I guess, in space. I need to like, get the dust out of this. It's starting to like... What is that cat doing? Why are you upside down? Cat is upside down. Okay, so we need polycap polycap A, which I already put in there. Polycap A plus a B14 plus A1. Just join that on there. Get yourself a stick, wiggle the polycap into place. There we go. Sure we get that nub I forgot about. There we go. Check around for anything
From
else.
YouTube, the great Zeta Gundam said, Nerd on the internet, who are you building today?
Check the title of the video. You shall have your question answered. Just turn X. It's an old kit from 19. Well, not from this kit. Probably reprinted in 2016 or 2000. I don't know. Like at least 10 years ago. It's been with me, so we'll be building it today.
From YouTube, the great Zeta Gundam said, oh, okay.
Looks like a cat hair now stuck in between the parts. Alright, so we also need to do step 7, which is this giant holster thing, which that's a lot, that's massive. You can kind of see like the less on the underside, like this is like the CNC machine. They do less passes, so it's like less, it's rougher on the side that you don't need to see it, so just save some time, I guess, when they're prototyping these things. But then you had to like do like multiple passes here to like.
From
make it
YouTube,
smooth.
the great Zeta Gundam said, Nerd on the internet, what Gunpla was hard to build.
None of them really. Gunpla is easy. That's why everybody who starts the army stays there. Because it's fun and it's easy. Polycap A again. Polycap A again. And you thread it through a stick here just to make it easier for you to like line it up with this thing. Like that. And that's it. There's only one polycap. That's it. Just make sure there's no, at least like, not a lot of cat hair stuck in between here. And I should first double check if there's any nub I need to get rid of first. Okay. And try to line all these pegs and things together. There's a peg. That's kind of squeaky and creaky. Gently remove. Well, gently. That's a bit. Never mind.
From Twitch, Lord Bubthebelder said it's textured, so it don't create a vacuum in the mold, as it's a large, flat part.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I thought it was just like, oh, this is not going to be seen, so let's just do some quick passes on there. Just save up on like having to, like, because you can kind of see like the lines of the CNC.
From YouTube, the great Zeta Gundam said, why is the cat is playing died?
It's just sleeping. You can kind of see the line. I don't know if you can see it on camera. But you can kind of see the lines, the multiple passes. you can still see it in the mold to this day, like because you can kind of see the pattern of the CNC milling they did on the thing to make the surface of this thing.
From YouTube, the great Zeta Gundam said, "Oh,
What do you think? I put a dead cat on the stream? No, that's the back. The backpack. That's one of the simpler backpacks. Well, not exactly, but it's huge. Kind of detail on the inside here, lots of little pipes and stuff. They definitely have some fun, like painting all these details, like making different colors on these things. So let me see. Let's take some silver. Probably should use something not silver, like bronze or something, coppery. It's barely gonna be visible, but you get the idea. So basically, you can have fun on here, just because there's lots of small details. You can get in there and like paint those, like different pipes and whatnot. Let's do. Step
from
9.
YouTube, the great Zeta Gundam said, Nerd on the internet, do you want to put some color into it?
So doing step 9. I'm not sure what you mean. No, I'm just saying you can. It's something that can be done. Does this thing have a baseball bat? Is that a baseball bat? That's not a baseball bat. Why does the other half a baseball bat? Because this looks like a baseball bat. Oh, I guess it doesn't have a baseball bat. Like when you compare this to like Turn A, which Turn A does have like minimal weapons, but it's still kind of kicks its ass. Okay. I need to rewatch Reconquista NG and Turn A one after the other, because there are like there's like mentions of things like because the people in Reconquista come from the moon, same as Turn A, so there's some continuity there. I feel like there was some mention of Turn X at least in Reconquista. Like I could be misremembering. That thing that came from beyond the solar system. Is it alien or is it just like there's people out there now? Because for the most part, the story of Gundam takes place within the solar system. We never really leave the solar system. Go as far as Pluto, I think. Well, definitely go as far as Jupiter. And there's not much else after that, so... What is this? Where does this go? Oh, here? Let's see now. Yep, lines up. Okay. And with this, I think we're pretty much almost, well, we just need the head. Let's polish this nub.
From YouTube, the great Zeta Gundam said, what do you think about the GQUX?
I already built it. I already built the GQX, so it's... I already reviewed it. It's okay. It's not as... I think it's a lot of... Well, it's not the most... It's okay. It's not the most exciting kit I've ever built. But I guess for like people who are just getting in the thing, it's probably very impressive. He has problems. Anyway. What do you mean the show? It's a what if kind of thing here. Okay, I thought, oh, there's fewer weapons than I thought there were. I thought there was like 3 different weapons, but there's only 2. There's only 2 weapons. I thought it was 3 for some reason.
From YouTube, the Great Zeta Gundam said I like the white Gundam kit.
Yeah, cool. Alright, so you can kind of see a hinge here. This is supposed to like be a hinge thing, but of course, this being a non-grade, well, is this a bazooka? I have no idea. Technology from 100,000 years in the future still uses bazooka.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said Turn X was developed outside the solar system by new types who also left the solar system to get away from the constant wars. It's presumed they either encountered aliens or ended up fighting each other.
Yeah.
From YouTube, John Ventura said Mac call it a night. Have a good one.
Hi, John.
From YouTube, the Great Zeta Gundam said like I want the Psycho Gundam from GQUX.
Everybody does. But yeah, like that's like basically Turn A is, that show is like the ending of Gundam unless they start making, they make something about what happened to the new types that left the solar system, which would be interesting. Oops. Oh, I think ah, crap. There's like a little, no wait, is that a seam or is that a ridge? Nope, that was a ridge. Okay, my bad. I'm just gonna mess up the other side too. There was kind of like a little ridge here that was part of the detail, but like there was a nub on it, so I ended up like kind of like flattening it out. But anyway, that's fine. Nobody will know. So we join these two together just like that, and that makes the weird head, which is doubly weird. Well, I guess not. It's always been weird that this
From
has
YouTube,
heads.
the Great Zeta Gundam said like Psycho Gundam will be fun to build.
It's always weird, like how even after they left the solar system, they're still gonna put a head on it. Nobody at any point, like 10,000 years in the future, well, 100,000 years, I don't know how many thousand years in the future, they're still like, yeah, we need to put a head on this thing. Does this is wiggle or what? This is getting, it's kind of hard to push in. Oh. Why though? Yeah, well, I'm sure it will be. Like, assuming it ever comes out. I don't know. They just made a Psycho Gundam Mark, well, not too long ago, Mark II, so it's probably going to be a while before we get that. Okay, so let's get the cat out of the way. So that's all the parts we need built.
From YouTube, the Great Zeta Gundam said, okay, I'm calling it a night good night.
I'm going to mute the thing for a second here. I'll just remove the cat while I just do a quick review. I'm assuming we can move the cat. Okay, I guess not. Anyway, this is time for the assembly / review. Really? And there's like a lot of like the lore of Turn A that's like at least, well, it feels like more interesting than what happened in SGUC. Can't move. I guess we'll do it. Let's start to see if I can. Alright, now we'll try to do it. Or not. I guess it's not going to be doable. Let's see if we can do it. Just for a bit. Alright, so assembly and review of this thing real quick. So, we'll start with what I assume is the left leg. Left leg kind of has a gap here. That's a bit weird, but oh well. So right leg. It's pretty stable on its legs, like very. It has a tripod on each leg, which is kind of nice. Waist. Oops. Waist here. You pop that in here. You pop that in here, like so. Middle waist. Which, this thing on the back, where's it on the front? Nope, it's on the back. Yeah, this is like just a mass. So basically they were fighting something out there. The new types that left. And then torso, like so. It's not a bad design. Of course, the cat comes back. Another arm. Backpack. Weapon. Like so. Somehow it's holding. Like that. Finally, head. There's no... Here we go. Turn X. Well, it's a bit... There you go. And unmute. Alright. So yeah, this is the Turn X Gundam that's seen in Turn A Gundam. But kind of, yeah, so if this is just a mass-produced suit that just drifted back into the solar system.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said lovely.
Kind of unfair, I had to fight against Turn A. And if this is just a mass-produced suit and it also has like the Moonlight Butterfly thing, I mean, like all of them do. It's like how they're fighting back there, out there in the, just like resetting civilizations at every single battle. New types are weird. But yeah, it's not too bad. Like it has. Let's do a quick review here. So legs have toes that move. Look at those toes. The toes do things. Incredible. For a kit that's like, well, it's a non-grade kit.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said yep.
It's a non-grade kit, but still, decent movement here. Again, be gentle with the movement here when you're moving these old pal caps. you don't want to. You move it slowly so it doesn't wear it out as fast. I don't forget what there's a formula for like calculating how much wear based on like how fast. But basically, the faster you go, the more wear you're gonna inflict on the thing by friction. So this one, yeah, just like it's like decent legs. Let's see how tall it is compared to a Zaku. This is our standard measure unit of measurement. We measure by Zaku. This is Mr. Char's Zaku. It has the advantage of an antenna here, but you can kind of see clearly that this thing is quite a bit. It was a little bit taller than this guy here. Let me see if we can find. Where's turn A? I built turn A recently. It should be around here somewhere. Let me just go get it. I'll just go grab it real quick.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said, so in the era the Turn X is first discovered, humanity realizes how potentially dangerous it is. So what happens? Some people reverse engineer it and make the Turn A. From YouTube, Terrible Dog said they do such a good job the Turn A is in fact equipped with a better moonlight butterfly than the Turn X. At full power, the wingspan of Turn A's can reach from Earth to Jupiter.
Oh, my bad. I've been looking at it the wrong place. So yeah. Sorry, what did I miss? That's probably gonna butcher your name. Let's try, see.
From YouTube at Konyu Hanumi Hugsiti, Inus, X8M said I don't think neither Turn and Turn X is stronger than other, they are equally same. That's why last fight between X and it was draw.
Was it a draw? Hold on. Why Turn X? Yeah. This is like, this is correct century Turn A. So, they are about the same size. Alright, funny thing, turn is a mass produce it, to damage, okay, lovely, blah blah. Air into this code is really dangerous. So in the air. Okay, let's discover it, humanity.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said, from what I've read, they specifically say turn A's is stronger. Probably because after their first battle, turn X gets so badly damaged on top of the fact nobody even back, then understood how to use it.
And this is a mobile sumo. They're all taller than everybody's surrounding. This doesn't look safe at all. That's kind of dangerous. Okay, let's escape from here. But yeah, so this is a mobile sumo, which has that design where the pilot is on the crotch. Which, why new types? What's up? What happened outside the solar system that made you so weird? And it also has that same, it has that weird thing on the back. Let me just remove this. This kettle handle thing, which I thought was weird, but like turn A has the same thing. Similar thing. Wait, it has this giant backpack.
From YouTube, Konyuhanu Inus, Komi Huksati. Inus said, I don't know actually. I'm pretty sure in the novel of Turna, I can say it is more stronger, but I don't think it is stronger than X on anime.
It is, though. Didn't he get his ass kicked? I think it did.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said Turn X's cockpit is in its head.
Well, aren't you special? Has a cockpit in the head. Everybody's like either in the chest or, because I don't know why, the crotch. Which gave us this very funny line of, I'm gonna blow up that crotch, or by something some guy said in the thing here. Oh, this is not too bad. Yeah, this is like the HG-CC, the more modern version of it. There's more detailed one out there, but it's like, I think it's a P Bandai version. There's a what's it called? Build Divers or Build Fighters version of this. The Turn A Gundam, which is like way more detailed. But it is sadly P Bandai, and I'm probably never going to be able to get it because it's always out of stock, even if it was affordable. And the back, you can kind of see a similar design philosophy here of these fins kind of thing here. So that's nice. But yeah, this is a Turn X. It's not bad at all. Like the detail level, the fact that you have the asymmetries preserved in the design, like bits missing here, like kind of rebuilt a bit wrong. Parts completely missing here, I guess, like on the pieces of armor, which it couldn't like regenerate, I guess. One arm being like a missile pod launcher thing, the other arm being an actual arm.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said knock it if you want, but that cockpit on the Turn A was the only reason Loran survives at the end.
Yeah, because nobody's gonna hit the... That's true, like if it's in this area, this is like basically like the middle of where you're aiming, so it would hit the middle.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said Jim wasn't so lucky.
That is true, like, when you think about it, well, you would think like the cockpit would be in the area that has the most armor. Not just exposed like out here. Like dead middle center where you would be aiming and hitting things.
From YouTube, Konyuhanu Enos, Komi Kuksati. Inus said we need Turn a sequel. I remember that Tamino planned sequel, but somehow it got cancelled, loudly crying face.
I need to like fix the... I feel like it's not reading Korean probably. The text-to-speech. I have no idea. I need to like double check that. Because it can do Japanese. I don't think it can do Korean for the moment. I'm gonna figure this out and fix it. Or like different scripts, I guess. It should be able to. But yeah, this is not bad at all. I mean, detail-wise, I put it at the same level as, because it has two spines articulation here. It's no different than like a normal HG.
From YouTube, Konyukonoyenos, Komi Huxati Enos said, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it's doing all these weird things with your name here. But yeah, otherwise I think English it managed just fine. This is a Gundam the Origin one. Oh, that's probably not a good example. Like basically polycaps hadn't changed for like 20 years or since that era, so basically it's the same polycap technology. This is like a brain dead simple thing here. It has double joints, but this one's still kind of, it's not the same. It's like definitely this one's like better in terms of technology, but this kit isn't too bad. Like for something that's like this old, it's not too bad. Like especially if you compare it to like the oops, sorry, I'll just put you out of the way. Ah, shoot, everybody's falling down. If you compare it to like the mobile flat or mobile sumo here, this is the sumo gold, I believe. Yep. Oh, I did use a sticker. If I painted this, okay, that's just the sticker. Never mind that. So the sumo gold, if you compare this, like the articulation on this thing, which is like kind of crap, really. Like the detail, like the level of articulation compared this one to that one, this one's like way ahead of it. So definitely this kit is like is decent for like how old it is. And given like the other kits in the series, how they look and how they're built, this one's definitely, it's still very, very simple. A very simple arm. The arm here is just there's nothing terribly, but it does have a decent range of motion. Yeah, decent, not too bad. This thing on the back, confuses me a bit, but oh well. But it is nice how you can like just slot all the weapons, the two weapons that we get.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said the sumo's design was originally supposed to be turn A's.
Yeah, I heard that. I read that somewhere. Like, that was originally like.
From YouTube, Konyukonoyenos, Komi Huxati Nus said also there seems like debate about Order of Jericho or Turn A. I have no idea. I didn't watch Jericho.
Yeah, Reconquista, you need to like what Reconquista like happens. It doesn't make sense that Reconquista NG happens after Turn A. It feels like Reconquista happened like 10,000 years after HGUC, and then Turn A happens like 100,000 years after HGUC.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said Tamino claimed Jericho is after Turn A, but the entire staff disagrees with him.
Yeah. You shouldn't believe that guy, I feel. Like, it doesn't make sense.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said, and he's retracted the statement since.
He like, I think like he like kept like making weird statements about all sorts of things. That's why I think like Bandai doesn't have, there's no like master grade Reconquista NG kits for some reason. But yeah, this kit isn't bad at all. Pretty nice. Would recommend if you get, well, no. I'm hoping get the master grade one if you can get it. This is nice. It's okay. Like if you can find this and can afford, well, I guess no, nobody can afford this. If it gets reprinted, get it then. But don't buy it at scalpers. Like however much scalpers are charging for this, do not buy those. Do not like support scalpers. If someone's selling like one of these like for like 3 or 4 times, 10 times the price, do not
From
buy
YouTube,
them.
Terrible Dog said Tamino is a bit of a troll.
That is true. Makes you wonder if he had anything to do with the actual, like, did he even work on the thing or just like went around trolling people? Okay, so yeah, this was the build of Turn A Gundam Mobile Suit Mobile Turn X. That's exactly the title. I'm not making shit up. So it says Turn A Gundam called, no wait, this is For All Gundam.
From YouTube, Konyukonoyenos, Komi Huxati Inus said Turn X's back shaped is best looking design ever.
With this or without this? The legs, maybe? I mean, Turn A has the same thing. It's not too bad, yeah. This giant backpack, I guess, does kind of get in the way. But yeah, this is not a bad... It's a handsome looking kit.
From YouTube, Konyuhano Yenus, call me Hooksity, Inus said with backpack.
Yeah, it's a big old... It's a pretty big chunk of something. It's kind of random, like, yeah, it's kind of like that, the idea that these things can repair themselves. Like, it was so badly damaged, just like... Is this a tumor? This might be a tumor. Like, it rebuilt itself wrong, so it just grew a giant tumor on the back. That's a tumor. It's not a tumor. Wait, I can't do the Schwarzenegger accent, but basically you get the idea. So yeah, this is... Turn A... No, I want Turn X... What am I talking about? Let's see here. Right.
From YouTube, Konyuhano Yenus, call me Hooksity. Inus said we need more HGCC. There is only Turn, and that's all.
Yeah. I think they were like, it felt like they were going to add more, but then no idea what happened. Not enough people bought it? I don't know. Which doesn't seem to be the case. Like, it would be fairly popular. Alright, let's try to get this set up. So I'm probably gonna stop here. Like, yeah, this is a pretty decent mobile suit. The kit's alright. Obviously, like, technology-wise, like, this has been better. There's been like leaps and bounds of like how, like, if you get like a very recent SG kit, this thing is kind of potato. It's like, it's not that impressive, but like for something level of detail, still pretty good. I've seen like kits from other manufacturers like that are very modern and don't really have the same level of detail. All right, so I'm gonna just like leave it on this very normal pose, nothing fancy. Oh, it doesn't have... Yeah, for like kits of that generation don't have like a hole for the action base. There's nothing really to like put it on the base, so... What kind of dynamic pose I can do with you?
From YouTube, Konyuhano Yenus, call me Hooksity. Inus said I know Bandai have all Gundam project, like making every Gundam on HG. I think only reason HGCC exists was for all Gundam project.
Oops, okay, maybe I overdid this a bit. Need to be gentle with the... That'll do. Yeah, not too bad. It's not too difficult to pose. I need to like clean up a bunch of stuff. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today. Oops, what was that one? Hold up, I'm gonna have to like take something here. Yeah, anyway. Make a design, Midaj? What's that?
From YouTube, Konyuhano Yenus, call me Hooksity. Inus said I love Turn A's Medhaj design. They seems designed for how they moved like real machine. From YouTube, Konyuhonuenus. Komi Huxatienus said Medhaj.
Okay, I get it.
From YouTube, Konyuhonuenus. Komi Huxatienus said Mecca.
What the hell? This like seems to be. Yeah,
From YouTube,
some issues.
Konyuhonuenus. Komi Huxatienus said typo is crazy right here, loudly crying face.
Is it lined up? Yeah, there we go. Definitely need to like paint this a bit, just like add some like fillers or something for like the various. It's just a black line here, so yeah, there's bits and pieces you definitely want to detail here. Like you're supposed to see like the mechanical parts. Oops, are you see that? As mechanical parts are supposed to see.
From
underneath,
YouTube,
but of course
Terrible
you can't
Dog
see
said I linked an image of the original form of the Turn X in the Discord.
Let me go see that. Oh yeah. It's all. I don't know if this is gonna work. No, I did. Yeah, you have the shield here, like the chest piece here is in pieces. And I'm assuming this is the backpack here on the bottom. That is definitely not. So yeah, it definitely like got broken to pieces and tried to reconstruct itself, but it didn't manage to do it.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said, from what I remember the X in the chest it gets is from its first battle with Turn specifically.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I definitely like it's one of those things I need to like. I keep thinking I need to go back and rewatch it because I only watched the whole thing once, and it's something you need to like rewatch once every 10 years or something, just to be like, wait, that happened. Okay, I'm gonna put all these out of the way, and I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna go get something to eat, something to drink. You guys have a nice rest of your day, night, morning, whatever it is you're up to. I need to like I haven't done a build in a while, and I feel like everything just got covered in cat hair and random crap. And you like clean everything. For now, that's okay. This thing's kind of leaning weirdly. I like how the legs don't like they're not like human. They're like goat legs. Kind of. Goatish legs. Leaning forward here. Not a bad design. Looks pretty. That's kind of handsome. And I thought this was a baseball bat on the back. Oh well. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Oops, let's put that over here. So yeah, we're at the end of the stream, so I'm gonna go do something. Thank you all for like sticking around and watching. Thank you, Terrible Dog. Thank you. Whoever else was there? I forget. No, what's the Terrible Dog? What the hell? Been here for a while. During the storm from the beginning. Thank you, John. Yeah.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said, take it easy, nerd.
Yeah, thanks. You too. I'll see you guys next time. I'm still trying to figure out a way to do like at least 2 streams a week, at least one during the week, like a weekday and then one on the weekend. probably like a bigger one. But yeah, eventually we'll get there. We'll figure it out again.
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said, and take it easy. Konyugo no mihuksati enus x8m.
I need to fix that. It should be able to read Korean or whatever script that is. I think it's Korean. Is it? Is it not? I mean, you can do Japanese just fine. New Guns Life in America? Oh,
From YouTube, Terrible Dog said it is Korean.
yeah. I'm gonna try to like get that fixed. Because like it should be able to like pronounce that properly. Because I do get like, I would assume like part of my audience is like from Asia, so there's gonna be like a bunch of, aside from Japanese, there's gonna be a bunch of different languages. I need to get like, well, Chinese is gonna be a problem. But anyway, I'm gonna fix that for next time, hopefully. And for now, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna leave you with this thing spinning for a little bit. Feel free to like just drop off. Not much gonna happen. I'm just gonna spin for. It's not that. It's not like it's a bit plain, but it's all right. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Probably should have painted this a little bit more. I feel now. Okay, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.